Justice Chandrachud, you are son of a big gun. Your father was a longest serving Chief Justice of this country. Sometimes, when we measure up to our parents and we look back, surely we fall short. But how much did you learn from your own father, his experiences as the judge of the Supreme Court and then the Chief Justice, the longest serving one of this country?
Well, I learned a great amount from my father, though law was not my first choice, to be very honest. I graduated from St. Stephen's College in economics and mathematics. I did my honors in economics. And after I completed my BA, my first choice was actually to pursue a post-graduation in economics at the Delhi School of Economics. But as destiny would have it, I joined the law faculty and then there was no going back. My father, of course, was a very important source of influence on my life, not just in terms of the law, but in terms of learning basic values, the ethical values which are associated with life. That generation of judges and lawyers was very strong on their foundational principles. My father completed his law in the 1940s, in 1943-44, just a few years before independence. And that generation of people from the legal profession saw the law really being unfolded at the very foundations of the new nation state, the independent nation state. And therefore, in so many ways, I think they focused on the essentials of the law. Our generation is very different because, we are we are the post-independence generation. I was born after independence, and as most of us are. But significantly, I think, for us, we have seen the law unfold over the period since independence. My father was the sort of a person, however busy he was with his work as Chief Justice of India, and he too had very tumultuous times over which he presided as the head of the Indian judiciary. He always found time for family and to discuss a fine point of law or a fine issue of constitutional interpretation, which was concerning his mind. But all in all, I think, yes, he was never dogmatic, and he was never very clear as to whether I should first join the law, and he left it entirely to me to choose a career path of my choice. And when the call of higher judicial office came to me, I was asked to become a judge when I was just 38 years old, and my appointment was not coming through for 2 years. And at that point of time, I thought that, well, it's time to get on with the law and be a lawyer for the rest of my life. And when I looked at him for advice, he said, do as you please and I'll support you in whatever you do. And perhaps he said, you will do equally satisfying work and fulfilling work as a lawyer at the bar. So he was never one to really impose his views on the family. He was that kind of a father. For me, truly, he was, particularly later on in life as we grew up, he was more of a friend than, in a position of a father-son relationship for me. And I think that friendship between us continued throughout his life.